welcome back to another video. Today I will be testing out new makeup products and I have a bag from Sephora. I went here yesterday after work because, to be completely honest, whenever I have a bad day at work, I go to Sephora. So I picked up a few things. I'm really excited. I found right now that I know on my channel I do a lot of videos in fashion. I do a lot of fashion videos and I do a lot of like lifestyle and vlogs, but beauty is also like a really important category to me and something that I just love so much and have loved for so long. And I know a lot of times when I talk about beauty on here, it's usually like a Glossier new release because I love Glossier, because I obviously worked there, so I was a huge advocate for Glossier. Or I talk a lot about skincare, but today we are just going to do like a makeup review, kind of bringing it back to almost like old YouTube, like classic YouTube videos, just reviewing makeup. And I am just so excited to be making a video like this on my channel. And it's just like a bright, happy Saturday morning. I'm here on my bed and the sunlight is out, so we're just going to try out these products and just do a little makeup look. And I have no makeup on my face, so let's get started so that we can fix this. Okay, so the first thing that I got is a new foundation, and I had heard about this Bareminerals Original Foundation, and to be honest, Bareminerals is not really a makeup brand that I've ever been really excited about. I know like years ago when Bareminerals first came onto the scene, it was like a lot of people really liked them. Some people were gung-ho, like they full-on only used Bareminerals. I was never that person, and I just never really got into it because, to be honest, I don't know. But I've heard that their foundation is really good, and if you guys follow me on my channel, you know that I am into the very glowy, dewy, healthy looking skin. Never anything matte ever, and never anything that would leave my skin feeling or looking dry. And that's why I've always shied away from powders and powder foundations or anything really powdery. But I heard that this isn't really a powder, that it applies more like, not necessarily a liquid, but it applies very creamy. And so I am very curious about that. And obviously because it is a mineral formula, apparently the ingredients in this are so clean that you could sleep in this foundation and be okay. Which the sound of that to me, not sleeping in foundation, but just the fact that you technically could, means to me that this must be safe for your skin. And when we're thinking about the health of our skin long term, stuff like this is good. So I'm going to try this out. It's funny. So this is it. I'll just show you close up. And the shade that I have is Fair 01. Which I just find so funny because yes, I know that I'm pale, and when the girl in Sephora was helping me pick out my shade, I was like, yeah, I'm so pale, and like, what shade am I? And she's like, Fair 01. And I was like, of course. Maybe I'll get tan this summer. Okay, so I'm just gonna get closer so that we can apply this together. And okay, so just opening it up, it looks like it has a little situation going on right here. So I'm going to pull this little tab. So basically I just pulled this tab out and now this is open, and to be honest, I'm really not so sure. Oh, okay, I see. So you can twist this to close the holes so that nothing comes out, or you open it and that's where you get the product out. So that's good to know. Okay, I think I'm just gonna swish it around in the cap. All right, so I've got a little bit in the cap. I'm going to use, this is just the classic Glossier powder brush. I would have picked up the Bareminerals brush too, but I'm still trying it out. If I like it, I'll get the brush to go with it. But first I just want to see. So I'm just gonna swirl that around, tap it off, and ooh, here we go. Okay, so it's definitely covering up some redness. I can tell right off the bat that this is very sheer coverage. Not sheer, I mean it's still definitely is evening out the skin. Ooh, actually, I'm kind of liking this. Wow. It almost kind of is providing like a blurring sensation. Not sensation, a blurring effect to my skin. Obviously, like, I can't get into my nose right here where I have some redness. This isn't really going to cover that up, although, let me just try with my finger. Wow. I have to say, I am more impressed than I thought that I would be. Woo! And my skin definitely does not feel dry. So, that is a positive. And she was right, this is definitely the right color. So close up you can see it really did just kind of like almost blur out and really provide a even base. So I am really happy with that. And as it claims, it didn't dry out my skin. My skin actually feels totally okay. Okay, cool. So that is the Bareminerals Original Foundation. Woo! Alright, I didn't pick up a new bronzer, but just to stick with the powder theme, I'm going to just quickly put on my Terracotta Light Bronzer from Guerlain. Alright, now I'm going to move on to my eyes, and I picked up the new Nude Light Palette from Huda Beauty. I saw this in the store, I swatched the products, and I was like, wow, I need to try those. They look beautiful. So I just grabbed this. It unfortunately comes with some unnecessary extra plastic packaging, but I guess that's kind of the same as if they had used paper packaging, which most companies use. So, I mean, yeah. Oh, okay, I just saw a peek. All right, so this is the palette. Oh. Wow, look at those colors. They are warm, and I know that I normally stick to cool tones, but I wanted to try them out. I really was intrigued by this pink color right here and this beautiful shiny purple-ish color. So really excited to dip into these, and I'll just show you close up. Okay, so for this eye look, I'm thinking that for the base of my eye, I'm going to dip into this little pink, this little pink with my finger, and this one right here. You can see that's just such a beautiful shade of pink. And I'm just kind of mixing the two together, and I'm going to apply that. Oh wow, that pigmentation is very strong, and I have no eyeshadow primer on either. Look at that. That is a beautiful color. Wow, I'm very excited. So now, just to provide some depth to the eyes, I'm going to shade in a darker shade in the crease. So I think I'm going to take this shade. It's called, oh, it doesn't have the names on the back. It doesn't have names on the front. Okay, this bottom middle warmish shade, I'm just going to take a little bit of that on a fluffy brush. And then just go ahead and apply that. Okay, that is definitely warm. That is a warm shade. It is very creamy. It blends beautifully. It blends very easily, so that is good. Yeah, I like it. I don't always love warm shades on my eyes, but I think I really like this. So let's just do the other eye. Wow. I really like that. Okay. I feel like I cannot not test out this purple, and it's not really showing up as well on camera. The color isn't as perfect on camera, but this is also almost like a, I want to say like a plum color. It looks a little bit more pink on camera, but in person it's a little bit more plum. And I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm just going to take that and put it in the outer corner of my eye. just to like test out the shade and see how I like it. Wow, I really like that. That's really fun. And then I really am curious about this purple shade. I'm just gonna take that and also apply it to the outside of my eye. Wow, that is a very pretty fun color. I definitely wouldn't use this purple shimmery shade on a regular everyday basis, but if I'm feeling like being fun with my makeup, I think that it would be really great. And especially with green eyes, purple really accentuates that. So I love incorporating purple into my eye looks any way that I can. Okay, and then just to highlight my brow bone, I'm going to take this pinky shade and just right under my brow, pack that in. Wow, that is a very shimmery color. Same thing on the other eye. And then I'm also going to apply it in my inner corner, just to brighten that up. And wow, you can really see the pigmentation here. Alright, and then now, almost as like an eyeliner under my eye, I'm going to take a smaller brush and use this almost like chocolatey, hot chocolate brown shade in the bottom right corner. And then ever so lightly, because this is such a pigmented eyeshadow, I'm just going to drag that across my bottom lash line. I also just kind of like to make the right shape, I dragged it a little bit into my outer corner. Cool, very fun shimmery eye look. Alright, now the next product that I'm going to try is a mascara, and I, as you guys know, have my favorite mascaras, and I have tried a lot of mascaras, but I haven't really tried a new one recently, and so I wanted something completely different, and so I went for the Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Mascara, and this looked pretty cool. I obviously, like, the packaging totally jumped out to me, and I am such a sucker for packaging. It's like a really pretty kind of like gold or rose gold with the black that just kind of feathers into it. And yeah, I thought it was really cute. And everything by Fenty Beauty so far has had great reviews, so let's try out the mascara and see if it is the same. Okay, so the applicator is kind of like a classic mascara. So it's not using like those almost like plasticky bristles like some newer mascaras are doing. It just looks like a very classic mascara wand. So first I'm going to curl my lashes. Okay. Wow, actually it applies nicely. It's not clumping. My lashes are separating nicely. Despite how big the applicator is, I do feel like it still is easy to get into the little inner corners. And I feel like it is also building nicely as well. I did get a little bit on my lid, but I get that with every mascara, so far so good on the first layer. Wow guys, I actually really do like this mascara. If you saw what my lashes looked like before and what they look like now, it is a huge difference. I really like this formula. It's not, let me see, it's not too wet, it's not too dry, it's kind of just like in between. The real test though will be when I take my makeup off later tonight and I'm washing my face, and if I get raccoon eyes or not. That's the real test. Alright, so layer 2. Now for the bottom lashes. I'm very impressed with that. Yeah, I would say that that is a pretty good mascara. So if you are thinking about trying a new mascara and you're out of your current one, I think that this is a really great choice. All right, now the last thing is something that is the part that I am the most excited about, and that is this Giorgio Armani A blush, and it is a professional liquid face blush that can also be used on lips. So this is what it looks like. Honestly, I feel like this looks kind of like a little nail polish bottle, but that's okay. It's like this the packaging obviously is gorgeous. It's like a nude bottle that just kind of like fades into the pink, which is the actual shade. And I use the NARS Orgasm blush on a daily basis, and that is a more of like a pinky peachy shade, whereas this is just like a straight pink shade. So this will be a different blush shade that I'm used to, but very excited to try it out. Okay, that is very bright pink. Maybe this will be really fun for summer. But it comes out on like a little doe tip applicator that's on an angle. And so where you're actually supposed to apply your blush is the corner of your eye lined up with your nose. So about right here in the center. Just gonna make a couple dots and then blend that in. And as I'm blending, I like blend it up and out. I like it. It's like subtle but very glowy. I think it's really cute. Okay. And like almost no product comes out on the applicator when I take it out, which I feel like is actually helpful. That way you don't get too much out at a time, and then you know when you just use a liquid blush and you just put way too much on, and then it's like very obvious that you took too much. Or sucking in so you can see exactly where your cheekbone is. I love blush so much. Blush is my favorite type of makeup, because I just feel like once you put it on, it kind of just like pulls everything together and it looks really cute. And also every time that I do blush, I can't not do a little on my nose, forehead, and chin. Just, I don't know, it's just like a weird habit that I have. And I feel like it helps me look a little more like a healthy glow. Just like, I've been out in the cold. My nose is pink. I don't know. And now also I can use it on my lips as well, as I was told. So let's just go ahead. It definitely adds a very subtle tint. It almost like muted the color of my lips a little bit, I feel like, which I don't love because I like to accentuate my lips, not hide them. It is a nice nude shade though. I do think it's cute. I think I like it better as a blush though. But yeah, it does blend, so it blends very nicely. It doesn't feel like it's going to come off, like it's not too wet, in that you know that like in a couple hours from now when you know you go out the house and you come back, it's immediately going to be gone. It feels like it would stay, so that's really nice. Okay, and then now for highlighter, I'm going to do something a little bit crazy and go back to my eye palette and just dip into some of these lighter glittery shades because I feel like, why not? Wow, that pink like blends or looks nice with the pinky. I don't know if, I feel like it's too much pink actually. I don't know. There we go, that's a little better. Put on the nose, down the bridge, Cupid's bow. Yay! Okay, so now that I've been doing this for a few minutes now, I do just want to point out that this Bareminerals Foundation is creasing a little bit in the lines of my forehead. So that doesn't normally happen to me on a day-to-day basis. I know that I'm getting older and eventually I will be getting lines on my forehead, but none of my makeup really like sinks into them and makes them appear more. But this one kind of is, which is disappointing me a little bit. So that's the only downfall I would say, but other than that, I am really impressed. And I'm loving this makeup look. I just feel so like glowy and pink. Okay, so that is it. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you learned something from these products. I know I definitely did, and I'm excited to continue using them. If you enjoyed, definitely subscribe for more videos like this and leave a comment. Obviously, like the video as well. And I also have an Instagram account called The Fashion Squirrel, and I post daily outfit inspiration on there. So definitely check that out as well. And hopefully I will see you guys next time. All right, bye.